Hello again, Keith Loki back with another episode of the Career Let's Play. I kind of screwed up and didn't mix the two videos, so there's going to be two posts today, but consider that 10-minute video part of the last video. What's funny is I actually did spend the time to merge those two videos and actually have that video file, but I forgot to actually combine them. In the last video, we did get quite a bit of research, so we'll go ahead and unlock some stuff. I don't know what we're going to unlock, though. I don't know if I want to get more engines at this time. Smaller engine. Yeah, we'll get that. And then, what can we use for landing? Because we are going to try and land on another planet in an episode or two. Again, because we already did it once, but you get what I mean. Heavy-duty landing systems. What was that ding for? Okay, weird. I was kind of confused when I was setting up this video. I started recording and for some reason the audio was just really quiet. I had my headset plugged backwards, so it was recording, it was doing sound recording through the actual earpieces, which is something a lot of people probably don't know about, but you can actually record kind of through you can record audio through a headset and technically produce audio out of a mouthpiece, but the mouthpiece doesn't work very well for it. I don't know what else to go for. Let's go for... This wouldn't be bad stuff to get. We can get the processing lab, but we're going to do that later because I want to actually send up another small place for variants. We'll get this, and then we'll use the rest of our science for what is the words I'm looking for? We'll use the rest of the science to upgrade parts, mainly engines. But in this video, we're actually going to send up another science lab, a mole variant. With that, and we don't need any other parts. Go ahead and throw that on there along with a nose cone. So yeah, this whole thing's just going to be controlled robotically. Lots of aerodynamic parts. Too big. Just right. And then we're going to have... Where is that? Because I recently learned what I was doing wrong. What? Laboratory. There we go. It's early model Mark 1 laboratory. I think this is the right one. Mark. Manage operations. Research is designed for basic research about living and working. No, that's not it either. Mole lab. I thought I had this before figured out, but I guess I don't. Does it need to have a logistics? Because we already have a mole lab up in space. Okay, confused again. I don't know if I should go check that out again to see if I'm screwing up. Let's just launch, see what happens. No, that's not it either. I'm really confused. Because I went to the forums and asked about it because I was confused by it, but now it doesn't... Yeah, I don't understand, to be honest. Minerals, ore minerals. So we might actually just go get the other. Yeah, we're just gonna say screw it. The mole thing's interesting, but it's not. It's still half iffy because it's not completed. So we're just gonna go with the normal science place. New. So first thing we're gonna slap on is that the normal processing lab. We need you, and we'll throw Bob in there just for good measure. And we don't have a good instrument. You have stability assist, but you don't look that good. We will go back and drop down a size. I just want to get it so we have that. Where's that part? No, that's not the right size. There we go. And then down to you. We throw you in the center. That gives us a bit of fuel. Don't know why that wasn't full. Oh, it's because there's an adapter part. Then we need you. And then from there we can build off. We'll go ahead and throw this on here. How much? Yeah, that should be good. Then we need food storage. And since we're on a bigger vehicle, we can actually throw a larger size one. Oh, that's a tiny one. So that should supply, at full crew, 3 years of food. So that means the crew is going to be good in there. Now, we also want to throw some monopropellant on this. Just so we have the ability to control. Whoa, why are... Oh, it's because it's variance. Next variance. So we'll throw 2 of these on here. They're nice looking little ones too. So that will give us full control from multiple directions. And do we have any... I don't believe we do actually. We need a little bit of that. That leaves us with 2,000. And then we'll go ahead and throw the mole solar panels on it, because that gives us 10 electron charge per second. We'll throw 4 of those on. And from there we also need to put batteries. Put them in between. That means we have 1800 electric charge, which should be enough for us to be fine if we orbit around. Then we also... Oh, that's a space plane. That's cool. So we have life support. We don't need EVA items. Let's see. Oh yeah, I still need to get rid of the parts from the extraplanetary launch pads. And I probably won't be doing camera footage for this foreseeable future, mainly because I'm actually moved to a new room and I still have to figure out the lighting for it. Because right now the light is just behind me. I'll probably test with it. I might actually be able to use it, but I don't want to end up having really ugly light in this. We're actually going to go for blue lighting. I only recently realized that I can change the lights on this. Can we actually see what it looks like? I don't think we can. And we will actually also throw on a waste container. No, we don't need a waste container. It's just wasted. Ironic, but it's just wasted room. So we got that set up. And that is enough to stabilize our orbit and all that. And hell, just to get us started when we get into orbit, we're going to throw a couple science experiments on here. We'll do these on the way up and just grab the information out of them. That, and we might as well also throw on these. So we'll grab stuff from the surface, in flight, high atmosphere, and low space. And that should give them enough stuff for quite some time. And actually, while we're up there, we're going to go for a 90-degree orbit, which means we will be able to map the planet. With that, we'll also then need to throw on antenna, because that will give us a bit of science. It's only a small amount, but it's better to have that science and not waste it. I still want to figure out what the hell these are for. I'm assuming you can add stuff. I guess that's cool, but I don't really know what it does. For now, at least. I'll check into it. So that would give us another 1400. Let's throw another small stack on it, because I don't know how much extra rate we have. So there's that. We'll go ahead and throw these on here. And throw some kickback solid rocket boosters. So that should push us just into orbit. Air augmented solid rocket booster. And might as well go ahead and throw those on as well. No. Air augmented toggle mode standard. Yeah, those are just wasted space. Sledgehammer air augmented rocket. Is there anything else we can use? No, I think we're good. Now all we need is these. We have more than enough Delta V. It's 3,500, but I just want to be safe. So we have those are easy sighted. You can easily click those. We don't have room for the science containers. We'll bring up a science tuner in future flights, but this will be orbit Psi 2. Save and launch. So we're gonna head north. Get in a nice northern orbit as best as we can. Oh wait, I forgot. We don't want to waste money on this either. So we actually need to put parachutes on. X. So when those disconnect, those parachutes go, and then for this we will put 6. So when that disconnects, those parachutes go. And let's actually bring up R&D, because we do have a bit of science. The Poodle is going to be another one I use a lot. I really like the Poodle engine. It's very fun. I always like the low thrust, high ISP engines, so we're going to bump this up 2 levels. Let's go 3. So we're at 425 now. The thrust has increased a little bit on it, but mainly it's just better in space. The vacuum or atmospheric thrust is still pretty crap, but I just wanted to upgrade that because I usually only use the Poodle and the Terrier engine depending on the size of the vehicle before I get ion stuff, and sooner or later I'll probably also upgrade that one. Let's actually look at that one now. We'll leave that for now. No, stop. Save, turn off that. So we have more than enough water and oxygen and food for 3 years. Electricity for 1 day, but we're going to be in a low orbit, so it won't take more than about 1/6 of a day to do full orbit. So let's launch. Now I need to go north. I believe that's 90 degrees. Oh, okay, it's marked on the actual nav ball anyway. Let's do a little bit with the main rocket booster engine. And I'm going to make sure to keep an eye on this because I do not want to lose Bob. Oh, cool. I have not actually seen the internal look to this. They made the windows go clear. That's actually really nice. Props to squad. Oh, no. I forgot. We got to do science. Completely forgot about that. So we need... Whoa, simmer your tits. We need that. So we didn't actually get that yet. We'll keep it. Keep it. We might have already got some of this at the other place. That kind of sucks. It might just be because we're on the surface. Doesn't matter. Now we need to also do it while we're flying. Once we get higher up, it will be a lot easier to do that stuff. And this thing has enough storage for 750. Oh, I think they upped it recently. I should have really slowed these down a little bit, but there's not much I can do now. And we'll probably wait a little bit on this main booster rocket from launching, just so we don't have to worry about us hitting a terminal velocity, because we are going pretty fast already and we're still in the atmosphere. This is a pretty good vehicle, actually. I'm surprised how stable this is. So those will fall away even though the parachutes got ripped off. They'll be fine. Or it will be fine. So now, we're almost in the upper atmosphere. We already have, yeah, so we need to turn on the lights, actually. Oh, those blue lights are kind of ugly. Keep... I didn't really think about that, actually. Can we change them? Oh, we can. Good. We'll change them in orbit to less harsh blue. What's our APO? We're up to 32. Just turn those off for now, because we don't need them currently. We'll have to tilt over to the right a little bit relative to our ship's direction, just so we can pull our parry over, because we want to get a nice 90 degree. What is that? The Muncraft. Oh yeah, I forgot I had to save them, guys. So we are up to 42. We should be fine. Nice shot of the Mun in the background. Okay, 142, or yeah, we're picking up quite a bit of speed. I actually tilted the wrong way, so we had to go to the left to bring our us to a nice 90 degree orbit. Shit, we're heating up a bit too. We'll just have to see what happens. Actually start aiming ourselves up. Oh, we're good. Shock heating's gone. What are we at? We'll go up to 100. There. Perfect. So we don't need that last stage. Let's get rid of it now. And we're almost out into space. Start up that engine, which has a nice impulse now. We're going to upgrade that even more. I want to get that. That's probably the engine I'm going to get up to a nice high level. That and the Terrier. Terrier's probably not going to get as high, but I like having that whole research and development mod. It's a nice thing. I wish they included it in the main game. Because like late game, you end up not having anything to spend your research on. You end up with tons and tons of research, but nothing to use it for. Now we have a nice bit of data that we can put in. Oh god, I just love that view. That's like, hats off to frigging Squad for including that mod and even like finessing it. Because the other guy, he did this and it was beautiful in its own right, but it was kind of just it was like back face culling but front face culling. Like he would remove the facial or some of the structure you're looking at to give you a view of the inside, which in itself was still very nice. It looked really good, but with this, it just looks a lot polished. I don't know if they brought him into the fold of squads like Team to like build it and all that, or they just talked to him about it, but I really hope they gave him some props for it, because that's a really nice... It's like simple mods like that actually bring a lot to Kerbal Space Program. Doesn't have to be something insane, like Rover Dude makes insane mods and they're awesome in their own right, but then there's like these little just tiny mods that just make the biggest improvement to the game. So we have 15 data, 20 data, why are we only getting small amounts of data? It's a bit weird. 11 data equals 55 science. Oh. So it's how much science we actually get from it. That's different. 14 science. So we got 44 data so far. Five data. Oh yeah, these are the ones that were just in orbit, so they're not going to have much for us. I'm flying over Kerbin Shores. 16. 55. So yeah, we'll bring another craft back to the... Oh, crap. I was going to put a docking port on this. So we'll be sending an engineer up later to do that, because I forgot to do that. So we now have 131 science, which I think it's... I forget the exact numbers, but it will actually improve the amount of... I'm actually going to drop you guys down to 90, just so we have a nice little bit of an orange tinge. Well, not orange. I don't know what color it would actually be. Let's see. It's like a soft red glow. We'll actually probably turn it down a bit more, just so I can get a nice... Let's turn off the blue. Yeah, we'll go for a nice orange. This sounds so weird to be talking about. 75. 0, 75, 0, 75. Yeah, that looks a lot better. I'm probably going to use that lighting on anything else I do. I can actually turn the lighting down. That's really nice, actually. Sounds kind of ridiculous to be talking about that, but in a space program, it's like, I want to have some nice lighting on my ship. But it just looks better. Just little improvements. So now we need to extend those panels, because I need to do that now. And I think actually we're going to bring ourselves up to 250 and then back down, just so we can get a chunk of research. And we'll actually clean those experiments just real quick. Okay, those came back. We got a 96 back for it. Good, 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 and good. So that's 10k back for that whole flight we just did. Now, is that coming back down? That will be back down in a little bit. We'll see how that fares as well. So we're actually going to go ahead and... Are we... Oh yeah, we're going over the top, so we're going to wait till we get down to a side. Right about here. So we're going to bring ourselves up to, I think it's 250. We have more than enough fuel to do this, so we should be fine. Kind of glad that I brought the extra with us, just to be safe. And for that, we got, ooh, just a small amount back, but like half of it back almost, which is good. Even a small bit, it's either losing all of it or losing just part of it. I like these solar panels though. They came with mole. Like some of the parts in mole are just beautiful. Like I like the multi adapters and also the what else did I like? So that's another 22 data for us. 90 data. And 135. So that brings us up to 198, which I believe transfers. Let's actually look that up. KSP psi or data to psi transfer rate. Let's actually check that out. So we're probably going to get, I think that's 1,000 signs if I'm correct. The command module. And results from signs for crew activities. That can be used to produce data. And which will consume a small percentage of the processed data every day to produce as of 1.1.1, 5 times the amount of data in science. This process drains a significant amount of electric charge while active. So we'll actually check what's our electric charge drain at. It doesn't look too bad actually. We might be fine. So that's set up. So we're going to go ahead and go back to the other side, drop us that edge down to 100 again. And on the next vessel, I'm probably actually going to bring up a bunch of Psi Juniors, just so we can go ahead and get that data also. Oh. I just want to have a nice shallow orbit, just so it's not too crazy in the difference. Yeah, it's only 5K, so that should be good. We still have a ton of fuel left. No solid fuel. I don't know why we still have that on here. Oh, there, it's gone now. So they have enough food, enough water, and enough oxygen for 3 years and 11 days, or 101 day, or 141 days. Damn it, Jeff. Oh yeah, I forgot to open this as well. So we are also going to start scanning the planet for ScanSat, which, excuse me, will allow us to better map out resources. This one will do scanning of the topography, or just the general shape of the planet. And then we have the multi-spectra scanner that I believe does resource scanning a little bit, but it might just actually be topography, and then we have other scanners for other stuff. So we have that set up now. The docking port we're going to bring is going to be right there probably. So let's jump back to the Space Center. So we now need to build a new craft with an engineer, and let's save that new. We're actually going to use this body. We'll throw a nose cone on top of that bad boy, and we're going to throw Bill. Wait, oh no, that's not a 2. God damn it, I thought that was the 2 one. It's this one that's the 2 one. Where are you? There you are. So we want more. Put another one of these on it, just so it is a parachute and just general stuff. But do we not have? Oh, we don't have a nose cone, so we'll just go ahead and throw on this one. Come on. How much food does this thing carry? 3 days worth. So we're actually going to throw a bit more food on this as well, because we're going to be up there for a little bit of time, and I don't want to end up finding out, oh, we're short by a couple days. So that's 20 days in low Kerbin orbit, so that'll be fine. So we have 110 monopropellant. Now we need a bit of fuel for our flight, and we'll actually go ahead and grab this engine adapter. and we're going to use the Terrier engine, which that's more than enough fuel for our purposes. We're going to need some electric charge. We'll go ahead and use panels cannot be retracted. We'll use 4 of these. So that's all we really need, except for we also need, let's see, come on. We have the engineer. So we need to open up his inventory. We'll give him a radial docking port. And then we also need a screwdriver. Mark 1 radial docking port. That's a tiny docking port, isn't it? I don't know if that's the best route. Is that the one that fits up here? Okay, yeah, that's the tiny docking port. We'll be fine with that. And yeah, it's the exact same as that one, I think. Yeah, it's the exact same. So we'll be fine with that. And we have the tools we need. So now we just need to get to space. So from there, we will go ahead and throw a Titan separator on here. And from that, we will expand to the larger size. Grab ourselves a poodle. And then trying to think what else we should do. We should be fine with just this, actually. Yeah, we'll be perfectly fine with just this. We'll actually drop these down to why are you being like that? To that. Oh yeah, we were gonna add these science modules. I forgot about that. We just slap them on the sides. Yeah, we can. Yeah, that's good enough. So that will give us the science research, and then I wouldn't mind actually just being able to drop these off, even though they're gonna waste a bit of money. What did they cost anyway? Oh, they're not that bad. So we'll drop those off on our way back in, just in case. So we have... No, we're not going to be throwing these off at that point. That will launch when this disconnects. This will launch when that disconnects. And that will give us a fair bit of fuel, probably more than enough to meet up with that craft. And then once we connect to it, we can just trade these off. Oh no, that means we need to... We have RCS ports. Yeah, we have RCS ports. Not enough of them, I don't think so. Let's see what the variant options are for this one. Because there might actually be... No, there's no corner options. Is this a corner? Or is that just like a... Yeah, because if we don't put these on right, we're going to have problems. What's the thrust variant on that? 2 thrust, 75, and then this one has 75. So those, yeah, that should balance out, hopefully. If it doesn't, it's not too much of an issue. With that, I actually want to go ahead and we're gonna move you down, throw a little bit more fuel in you, just so we can put some, where are they? Some more monopropellant, just to be safe, because I don't want to end up there and get screwed over. But it looks like we're still not gonna have enough fuel, so we will throw this on here as well. 6,500. Okay, we should be good. Bring you up again. NG Craft. 2 hours. Who cares? So we need to go up at a 90-degree orbit again, but we are gonna have to wait for us to come around to the other side of the planet. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's running out of electric charge? Why did you run out of electric charge? You didn't even launch yet. You're being whiny about electric charge. So we will start launching right about here. But we also need to make sure we observe the materials bay. Keep. And we can do a crew report. We'll wait until we get to high orbit to do that, just to be safe. And do the flying and curving. Did we not do these yet? So I'm definitely going to be going ahead and doing that. And going back to friggin' the assembly building because I forgot to put a docking port on the top of the goddamn ship. Sometimes I'm surprised how stupid I am. Oh, and we actually need more parachutes because I removed the other parachute. So it's a good thing we came back because I kind of screwed up. And I also forgot to put parachutes on the other stages. So we'll do that because those are like 4K and we don't want to waste that. But the other stages, like this stage, is probably not too expensive. But we'll just continue on from there. I'll actually also double check that Bob has his required components because we do not want to end up finding out that, oh, Bill doesn't have what he needs. He's got what he needs. Good. So we need observe this materials bay. Keep. And then observe this materials bay. Keep. So we're probably just going to go in a more vertical trajectory than the last flight. Oh, wait. Screw it. We're just going to alter the orbit when we get there. Because right now, what are we? We're heading this way, so if we turn it, yeah, we'll be fine. One thing I don't like about this new room is it's kind of chilly up here, which I was surprised about because it usually gets kind of warm upstairs while I was down in the basement priorly. Yeah, it is what it is. Oh yeah, I didn't put any wings on this as well. I don't know if that's going to cause problems, but it might. We'll see in a few moments. I'm actually going to bring that up just so we can let those fall off before we do anything. I just hope that we have enough thrust in this once we get high enough. Or once these cut out, because I forgot that this is more of a vacuum engine. If that doesn't work, I'll just go back to design and we'll throw more power into this. And KSP crashed. Son of a bitch. Okay, well that's starting. I'll be right back. That sucks. But it happens. So what we'll do is we're going to actually throw a bit more power into that. And some wings. just to make sure we get to orbit. Oh, and we're actually really low on cash. I didn't notice that. So that's kind of disconcerting. So yeah, between videos or in the next video, I'll go ahead and do a couple contracts. Let's go ahead and load that NG craft. And we're actually going to go ahead and go for the bigger engine. What happened? Oh. Ugh. He choked. Actually, I don't know. Screw it. When in doubt, more rocket boosters. Okay, so this should work. Keyword is should. Okay, so we need this science. So we have double the thrust, so we're going to be going faster. This time at least. Oh yeah, I forgot. I didn't actually lower the thrust on the other engine, so we're kind of going to be carrying around a bunch of dead weight for a little bit at least. Just hope we have enough thrust to weight ratio for it. Yeah, we're still at a good thrust to weight ratio. Atmosphere. Did we get that one and that one? Where's the other one? Come on, there it is. Keep. Good, we have that docking point. I was worried that that crash was before we fixed that issue. Okay, so those are gone now. Boost us away. Now we will finalize our ascent up to 100. Actually bring ourselves down. Some more shallow height increase. We want to keep as much of our monopropellant. I'm not even probably going to touch the monopropellant until we actually need it. And we are at a max height of 100. And I can actually do that whole, let's actually use monopropellant now. Just get us on point. Go ahead and do that other final observation. Keep. And we'll do a crew report. So once our parry is at 100, we'll wait till we get up to the top up here, and we'll do a correction to get us into a more suitable orbit to meet up with the orbital science, orbital side 2. And we're good. Okay. So we want to add a maneuver. And why did it do that? Oh yeah, it's gonna be friggin' iffy. That's what I hate about doing these orbital maneuvers in orbit. Come on. No, stop. We might actually just have to, no, stop. Stop. What is going on? Okay, forget we're gonna redo this friggin' maneuver. Okay, where's the... So we want to go to the other way. And are we extending out with that? Yes, we are. Like, how much delta do we don't even have... Oh no, we have 3,000, so we might be able to do this. Why? Oh. Okay. That will bring us within... I can't actually see... Right within contact with them. So we're going to do that maneuver. And actually, with those science observations, we're going to go ahead and we're going to take those all out and just ditch those parts. Because we don't actually need them on here. I think they weigh like a ton each. Collect data. Move data. Just so we can just get rid of that extra weight. Hell, we could actually send Bob around to destroy everything if we wanted, but I don't want to really spend time doing that. Okay, where was the hatch? Board. So those are in there now. So we are actually going to bring this down here. And that brings us up a little bit on the delta V. Not a lot, but just enough. We actually need to thrust for a minute and a half. What are you doing, Tonka? Freaking cats digging around here. We'll start thrusting at about 50 seconds. And again, I start getting the friggin' sniffles while playing this damn game. I never understand why. So if we're lucky, we should be able to do this. If not in this video, then we can do it in the next. I just kind of wish we had the ability to what is the word I'm looking for? Lock on to target, but we don't currently. Okay, what is our 2 heights at? Yeah, we're pretty far out there actually. So we're actually going to stop that maneuver and slow down. No, we can't slow down. So on the next cross point down here, we're going to set target. Give me a node. We're going to go ahead and can't freaking get a good angle. Bring it around a little bit more. perfect. But we are now in a really high orbit above it. Let's bring ourselves down. And just a bit more. No, I keep doing the wrong way. Okay, are we down low enough? Or what's going on? Okay, we're still not down low enough. There we go. But we have no connection. We still have a ton of days of life support, so we don't have to really worry about it. It'll be fine. And as long as we are in a relatively same orbit direction, we can link up with them. It's just going to take a bit of time. And we're only like 25 minutes in to this flight. So we need to roll over here to the new node. Start thrusting. And that should bring us in a relatively good orbit. We just need to save at least 200 delta V to bring us back down into the atmosphere. Because as soon as we hit atmosphere, we can just aero brake. Even if it's only like 1,000 to 2,000. It's going to take a lot of force, but we can then also just use the monopropellant. What do we get back? A fair portion of our stuff back for it. 12k, so that leaves us with 22k. So yeah, I'll probably end up setting up a pseudo base on the Mun to get a good chunk of cash. Because we're going to need cash. We're really low on funds. Come on, finish the maneuver. We still have 16. We're going to have like 15k left after this. And wunderbar. Now, we just need to check. Where's the connection point? Separation of... Okay, we're gonna go ahead and try and bring that closer. That's at 69, so that's not gonna work. What about... right about there. So we will try and get these two to come together. Come on. Wanna be friends? Do it. Right there. There. Okay, no. What if we just alter where the orbit is going to be changing? Let's just bring it down more. Right there. Ah, I was just there. 25 kilometer separation is better than that one. So, we will speed up time till we get to that point. We still have more than enough life support. Water and food's barely being touched. Oxygen is going through a little bit. Yeah, depending on how long this maneuver takes, we might end up having to stop at this video and doing another video afterwards to finish this maneuver and then set up for our Mun base. Two hours till that maneuver, and that will bring us in 25 kilometers. Then we can do more alterations, and if need be, we can probably even just send up a craft to save these guys, or actually we can take a bunch of fuel from the Psi orbiter because it still has a ton of fuel left in it. I didn't think about that. So yeah, that's what we'll do if need be. We can just siphon fuel from there if we have that ability to, though. Shit, I don't know if we do. We'll have to see. Once we get to that point, we'll see. If not, then we can just use the RCS to deorbit us, hopefully. Or just use the Psi station to deorbit us. It's one option. bring us down to a certain level, and then detach and fly away. Another hour of rotation or orbiting, and then we can do this maneuver. It's like another 2 orbits. Come on. I don't know why I always yell come on, because it's not really going to make it speed up. They still have 18 days of fuel left. Muncraft. I should really get rid of that. Scilab 1. I have to get rid of them also. I'll make a note of that because I'll need to bring them down. Another bit of more time and then we're at our maneuver. It's only a little maneuver too, which brings us still a far distance away from it, but at a good relative speed. Wait, where's the maneuver at? It's kind of weird. So when we hit about 2 minutes, we'll stop. Or no, about a minute. Slow down. Okay, now where is... There it is. Perfect. Bring us into 9. We're just going to start right at 10 seconds. Perfect. Come on. There we go. There we go. So we are within 26. Okay. So add maneuver. We're gonna concentrate on the planet because that ship is just moving around ever so slightly. That brings us further away. Closer? No, further away. No. Actually, that's closer. Yeah, we might actually just have to... Yeah, we'll just end up getting to the target, and then we'll slow our speed down to 0. Because we're actually catching up on them slowly. Or were we close to them already, maybe? Strange. So once we get here, we'll turn around and slow ourselves down, and then we'll turn ourselves towards the target. And stop. So we are going to be at 0 in a couple seconds. Then after we dock, I think I'm going to end the video here because we are at 58 minutes now. Okay. They are there, so we want to turn the other way and thrust towards them. Whoa! Oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Sorry about that. Further distance away? What the hell? Okay, that's just confusing. Baldrin? Okay. What's that bring us to? 26. What about now? It's a fair bit closer, so swing back down. What about now? Much worse off. So let's see how close we get. And then once that starts ticking up, we'll slow ourselves down again. Yeah, it's slowing down ever so slight. There we go. So we want to go for the... Okay, settle the freak down, you stupid RCS. So now we want to thrust towards them again. Get up to 20. Okay, I don't know why it's freaking out like that. Like, it usually does not do this. Usually it's just wham bam thank you ma'am and you're on your way to them, but there's something else enacting a force upon us. It's because we're in an... I haven't really done much docking at this type of orbit, so it might be that maybe. What about now? Pretty much right next to each other. Yeah, for some reason the orbit we're in is just screwing us right over. So we're gonna slow down again. Come on, stop. We've only got 1,000 fuel left, so we have to be careful. Because I don't know if we actually have the ability to siphon fuel at this time. Where's the... Okay, 2.2. And stop. So we're actually going to use the RCS to slow us down now. And then we will use the RCS to thrust towards it. No, we won't use that. What's that bring us to? Within 0.5. Which we shouldn't be... Oh, that's starting to piss me off for some reason. Well, understandably it's starting to piss me off because it doesn't... I don't understand why we are flying around like this. Okay, so we're just going to go ahead. And if it starts moving, we will just thrust towards the direction we want it to move. So we're almost there. Took a bit of finagling, but we're almost there. At 100, we'll drop down to 5. Yeah, we're gonna slow ourselves down a little bit because we do not want to take out those solar panels. Okay, we need to get Bill out, and he's going to take all that data. He's going to store those. Where are you? Come on, there you are. Store those inside the craft, or the center module. There's no actual docking port, or not docking port, no actual crew compartment. So, store experiment. No, come on, come on. Decent. Now, we need to open up your inventory, go to 2 and 1, and H and attach. There. Now there's a docking port on there that we can dock into. Everything works out correctly, which I don't think it probably will because the thrust ratio is a little bit off on this thing for the RCS. Come on, there we go. No, come on, stop. I hate freaking trying to climb back in craft sometime. I just wish the option to board was always there. It's like nice that they made it so you had to actually grab on, but sometimes it's just so annoying. Set as target. I'll let you out in a minute. Settle down, Tonka. Freaking cat wanted to come up here. Was begging to come up here, and now he's not happy that he's up here. Actually gonna go ahead and fix these down to 75% because they're at 2 and the other front end is at 7 or 1.5 in total. So bringing these down, no, we want to get them even, should make this all work. And we're actually going to cap locks to lessen the thrust amount, which I didn't know about for a long time. Yeah, it will give you 1/10 thrust control. Meaning you don't have to worry as much about. No. Oh, did not expect that to happen. Okay. No, fuck. No. Oof. Okay, I need to concentrate more on this and stop friggin' fucking around, because right now I'm just fucking around. For some reason that 1/10 thrust likes to slam itself into a lot higher of a tier. We're gonna actually quick save just in case we screw up. Bring ourselves up just ever so slightly. Now we're gonna bring ourselves, yeah, like that. Okay. So, where are we? Okay, I can't see where I'm. Oh, RCS is off. I want to turn cap locks off. Turn that back on. And we're kind of way off from where we need to be. So bring ourselves up and bring ourselves forward. Oh yeah, I'm flipped, I think, relative to where I want to go. So we need to go up. Come on. Yay, we did it. So let's actually see. Can we transfer fuel into here? We can. Decent. Stop and stop. We just need a little bit. Just enough to make sure. So that's another 8, 11, 38, and 34. Meaning we now have oh no, I didn't do that last one. We now have 314. Okay. So that's all done. But I'm gonna go ahead and end that video here. We're at like a minute or an hour and 8 minutes, so a little bit longer than usual. If you like the video, leave a like. If you dislike the video, leave a dislike and a comment. It's always good to get a bit of feedback back, constructive or unconstructive. If you want to see future updates by me, I usually update Monday to Friday. Go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I thank you for watching. My name is KSP, and you have a good night.